joined with us our expert Talat Shabbir. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I would like to ask you a question that do you think that Marka-e-Haq has exposed the weakness of India's air defense system?
Thank you. I think this is the right time that DG ISPR has given his viewpoint, and it is for all the nation to recall what happened in last year on 6, 7, and 8 and 10 May when India tried to violate the sovereignty of our country, and they responded with a heavy hand. So I think it was a great occasion, and today we celebrate our success of the success of the operation that was launched after a false flag operation of Pahalgam. Yes. So the DGISPR has rightly mentioned about Kashmir issue as one of the most important issue between the two countries, which needs to be resolved. And Pakistan, he said, Pakistanis and Kashmiris' hearts, they beat together. So, that shows clear position of Pakistan on Kashmir. So I think Pakistan had a great success in during that time, during May 2025 conflict with India. And, it was a great success with regards to breaking a myth of belts of power, which actually turned in the favor of Pakistan, and the myth of air superiority, where Pakistani Air Force was actually, dominating air in the region.
Right, you talked about Pahalgam. So recently, the Information Minister Tatar, in his press briefing, he talked about Pahalgam and said the Indians' narrative about Pahalgam is totally absurd and ridiculous. And India has been called out for the war proxy. So how important do you think it is important for Pakistan to bring out and expose such tactics by India, from India?
I think, and it's not first time that India has done this. India has been practicing this proxy war and false flag operation to create a pretext against Pakistan that Pakistan is involved in the terrorist activities inside India. I think after Pahalgam incident and after this May 2025 conflict, the international community has also realized that Indian actually claims are on the basis which are not founded. The claim by India, actually, when Pakistan says we are going to cooperate with any investigation which is carried out independently, and will not only cooperate, but we also will assist the investigating agency. So India does not come to that point. But we can only tell the international community truth can only be uncovered when you have independent investigation of an incident. So India has never been, it's not this time. In the past also, India has been trying to create a false alarm, do some kind of false flag operation, and create a pretext of, carrying out some offensive against Pakistan in Kashmir or elsewhere. So I think the information minister is right when he says that India is always trying to create such situation. But I think now world has started to realize that it's not fair and fair enough that you just blame a country, and when that country says, okay, let's go for independent investigations, and you refuse and decline that offer. So I think India's nefarious designs are being uncovered by what India is doing.
Right. Also, I want to know that both the countries, their nuclear power, do you think that India miscalculated the risk of the escalation of it?
Yes, of course. There is this is the nuclear, being nuclear is a credible deterrence, and being nuclear actually merits some kind of restraint in the opening of other war fronts, and it does control somehow the overall war front. But there is a risk. There is a great risk because in the war, besides weapons, there are egos also at battle. So it is very dangerous, and I think world community should realize that two nuclear powers who are daggers drawn and who are not coming to terms with each other, and primarily because of Indian, high-handedness and because Indian attitude. So it may turn into something fatal. So in order to avoid that fatality, I think world community should come and convince India that they should come to the talks, and they should be, coming to talks and should try to resolve these issues in accordance with the international law.
Thank you so much, Talat Shabbir, for joining us and giving us such deep analysis. Thank you so much.